Well, good morning, everybody. This is your boy GS, better known as Summers, Brandon. Um, it is now 7:48 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, February 18th, 2014. Um, just had some words to share with y'all, but real quick, look at this beautiful weather we got going on here in Buffalo. This is what we used to. It ain't snow too bad, just a little bit, some light work. But enough of that. Today I wanted to talk about playing your position and power in playing your position. And basically the power of shutting up. Um, Everybody's screaming they want to be a boss these days. I'm a boss, you a boss. Let's be a boss. I want power, you know. Um, that's great, but you all have to play your position. You have to earn your way up. You have to work your way up. You have to build your way up. And not with your body, not on somebody else's plan, which is nice if it's progressive, but on your own plan with what works for you. When I was coming up, if you were young, you always got sent to the store. You was just a kid that got sent to the store. Did you complain? No, you just went to the store for the older guys. Maybe they gave you $1 to go to the store. Maybe they gave you 5 if they liked you, you know? But you went to that store and you got what they needed, and then there was progression from that, and eventually you sent people to the store. Now, I know that's a simple, small thing, but even that there showed that you had a position to play, and it showed that you could humble yourself to do for the group. And sometimes that's what it takes. I mean, even with music and rapping and building a label and putting things together, you got to learn when it's your time. You got to learn what level your investments are at, whether you have the money or don't have the money. You know what level of the game you could play on. Are you playing locally? Are you playing regionally? Can you play professionally with the big boys? And if you can, great. If you worked hard, got your money up, learn how to network, got your connections up, or just hustle hard. I don't care if you pressed up a bunch of CDs and DVDs, started a video marketing campaign, and then just sold your mixtape out the trunk of your car. Hey, many stories and empires were built that way. But you got to learn to play your position. And you can't share your dreams with everybody. Some people live to tell people what they cannot do. They're really good critics. I think they should get their own TV shows, but that's besides the point. So, just for these few minutes, I wanted to share just some of my stories and learning how to play my position. And in the past, I've gotten over my head when not learning to play my position and choosing investments that was just beyond my pay grade at the time, to keep it honest. You got to understand what the risk factor is, and can you manage that risk? Who are you investing with? Who are you sharing important information with? Because that key right there can either build you or destroy you. And not destroy you in a physical sense totally, like you'll never have success, but it can set you back in a way you never understood. And me personally, I played right hand man to a lot of people, not to come up off what they're doing or use my ambition to kind of put them in a position where, yeah, I got something out of them. No, I genuinely wanted to learn about the industry and about the game that they were involved in, because sometimes you just got to learn and you got to work and you got to not look for $1, but you got to build that opportunity. You have to instill a strong, trusting relationship with somebody and let them know that you're there for them and you have their back. And my personal experience of being someone who's very observant and security minded, that's also been a help to just people I've been around and worked with closely, because you have to be aware out here, especially when dealing with large sums of money, dealing with emotions, and dealing in a marketplace that can be volatile or hostile, or any of those things, because you have to be honest about the world today. Everything is not in your favor. Everybody's not looking to be your friend, and people are hungry. And when the economy changes, regular men who are civilized become savages, for lack of a better term. So, in my experience and knowledge, working with others, understanding them and their agendas and plans and what they wanted to do, I had to come to terms with the fact that I just got to play my position right now. Yeah, I could share my aspirations and dreams and talk big, and I've made some mistakes in that department about sharing my ambitions with others. But I had to come to terms with, maybe it's just not your time because you don't have the right tools to equip yourself to build the empire you speak of. So maybe I should just shut up. So the power of silence has been my friend, and the lack of using that power has been my enemy many times. And sometimes I've been silent when I shouldn't have. And I just wanted to share with y'all why that's not always the best thing to do. So I took the time out to come out in this cold, which I love. I love getting up early in the morning, getting in touch with nature, and myself. I just wanted to share with y'all some honest things about why you shouldn't give away your power, why you should keep your mouth shut sometimes, and learn how to play your position. Because you'll be surprised what you learn. You'll be surprised the skill sets you pick up. I mean, I never thought I'd be sharing this information with you guys, or video marketing, or developing artists, which I've done in the past. And a lot of this information was just information I picked up, observed, learned, and just self-taught. Self-taught artist development, self-taught musical arrangements. And I'm no better than anybody. I just took the time to research what I love, which is music. I took the time to build upon that, research the greats, research the do's and don'ts, watch the failure stories to see who owned themselves and their music and their rights to what they created, and see those who didn't own themselves and basically got hoarded out, for lack of a better term. So if you want to build power and a power structure, you need a foundation. And that foundation has to be solid in the knowledge of you know what you're doing, and you know how to create a system, and you know how to build and implement that system, especially with music. You have to find a system in which you like to release your music. You have to find a marketing plan and how you like to market, which will set you apart from the next man, woman, or child that's out here doing music. You have to understand what makes you different and share that with people. And shit, be yourself. There's too many people trying to be somebody else out here. Everybody wants to be anybody but themselves. I like me. You should like you too. Shit, you should like me too. But if you don't, I'm sorry. You're lost. And if people don't like you, well, I'm sorry, you're lost. And if you're just a jerk, then maybe you're just a jerk. But that's a whole nother conversation altogether. This is going to be a quick one. As you see, I guess Mother Nature is going to cut me short. So make sure you subscribe to my Facebook page, like it. I got some good information. It's www.facebook.com/conscious. That's spelled CONSCIOUS, hustle. For those who don't know how to spell hustle, that's spelled HUSTLE and ENT. Just add another ENT on the end of hustle. It's 2 E's. Or you can follow me on Twitter at HeIsGS7 and on Instagram at HeIsGS7. I have some more good information for you guys. My ebook, Unraveling the Labyrinth, that has good information for songwriters and future publishers. Also teaches you how to research and start a publishing company via ASCAP, BMI, and other things such as that. So I have a lot of good information coming down the pipeline, and also have a free ebook for y'all. I'll show you just how to open up a basic business in America and the UK, and a few other countries that I'd like to highlight. So stay tuned for that information. I'm glad that y'all took the time out to check me out and listen to what I got to say. And hopefully I could be a blessing to somebody else while I'm out here grinding, pushing what I got to do at the same time. So love yourself, love your neighbor, love your enemy. Just don't be a fool. Stay focused, hustle hard, keep your mind on your grind. One.